in the background.
That is what we are doing. Enjoy this intro from Iggy.
Brother, in the jungle, brother. Yeah, right there. Right there, yo, high tech.
What you wanna do?
What's next? These chicken neck MCs get me vexed. My rhymes be blowing up chat rooms all over the internet.
Yes.
And causing collisions on the highway of information. And then I head back to my prior engagement in the nation of Brooklyn. Land of Trinis, Haitians, Jamaicans, and Bajans. It's amazing how looking shots is the proper representation. Soon they're gonna need whack MC reservations. Cause I endangered the motherfuckers, they needed preservation. Carry them home on the top of a truck like a trophy. Niggas still sleeping like I'm Jay-Z in a video for Hawaiian Sophie. It's cool, I stay low key and keep it low pro. Come out, crush shit just for fun like cold flow. Yo, here we go. Riding on the sound wave out your stereo in the procession to your burial. Calling high tech, little Leon, need professional. I got the special flow. Listening to Estero, puffing vegetables, and now I'm ready to go. The illest rhyme animal like Chuck. Burn these niggas like salt when I lay in the cut. Think you about to blow when you continue to suck. The shit I've been through make me run up in your venue like what? I smashed the mic, then asked the crowd what y'all waiting for. They said nothing but that's that shit. I got you, say no more, I laid the law. And all the crowd rappers played the floor. I called them out, a couple of them stepped up, and I ate them raw. Some more whack niggas tried to spray the door, but had no aim. Later for them cornballs, on my way out I smacked them in the face with a metaphor. For better or for worse, you better call the nurse before I send a clean Annie. Get to your hospital room first.
Yo,
What you wanna do, I'm running through your front line. The whole planet gets tan in my sunshine. One time, cause it's some kind of wonderful. Don't stand there looking stupid, what you wanna do? What you wanna do, I'm running through your front line. Your whole planet's kept a tan in my sunshine. One time, cause it's some kind of wonderful. Don't stand there looking stupid. I'll take your style and embarrass it. The words beautifully written like Arabic. Got niggas on the run cause I bring the fire like chariot. Introduce pen skills to ill deliveries and married it. Put in your face like big gats and carried it like Harriet. Various crews tried to bury us, but we shot them down like Sagittarius. With that whack shit money, you can't be serious. Niggas is hilarious. Actresses running around the club pissy like ghetto mattresses. That's why I smack these kids back to reality and how it be in actuality. We're ready to battle MCs who skip the fucking formalities. We spark it when in any club or meat market. Street artists don't come on the block, they become street targets. If you want it, I got it, come and get it, I'm with it. Your career will be shorter than a midget and the world will know who did it. I smack up these whole ass MCs like a gorilla pimp. You coming out the box like a gimp, money you still a wimp. My shit blow out filament to light fixture. With the right mixture, words uses colors to paint the right picture. Graphic masterpieces, your whole shit is masterpieces. Make you look at your man who rhyme and be like, you not nasty like he is. Believe this when you see this, and don't fuck with me either, cause you'll be down where my feet is. Curled up in the fetus, crying from the kicks. Watch when I flip, people gon' be buying my shit like fiends dying for a hit. So, what you wanna do, I'm running through your front line. The whole planet's gets tan in my sunshine. One time, cause
I
it's
did a
some
live
kind of
stream this whole
wonderful.
album.
Don't stand there looking stupid, what you wanna do? What you wanna do, I'm running through your front line. The whole planet's gets tan in my sunshine. One time, cause it's some kind of wonderful. Don't stand there looking stupid.
Stupid.
8.5 Iggy all day.
Bars. That's what's up.
So proudly we all stand, a severed hand got tossed up on the land, on the coast of southern Ireland. The Orient. So proudly we all stand, a severed hand got tossed up on the land, on the coast of southern Ireland. Tommy O'Neill was full of piss and vinegar. He had only 13.
Everybody, welcome to Battle Cuts, our third rendition. The first two were fucking, what are they called again? What's that called again? Premiere. We premiered them to start, and it went pretty good. And we said, fuck it, let's go live. This is the third installment. Welcome to Battle Cuts. Win your battle, you get eternal glory in the Temple of Bars family. And if you lose, it's great. Try again. Ignacio, how are you?
Amazing, man. I had so much fun that last show, man. It was good. That was fun.
Yeah, Battle Shots was it's a good fucking show, bro.
Yeah, man.
For all we've done in the last 8 to 10 years we've been doing this shit. 7 to 10 years. What is it? 8? 7?
Probably 8 to 10, somewhere around there. Yeah.
8 to 10. Somewhere around 8 to 10 years, we've been listening to a lot of hip hop, and this is a fun way to bring people out and get people interacting and have some fun with our peeps. Just a little shout out to everybody in the chat. We got Pick and Choose. We got Kyle. We got LP. We got who else we got in there? We got that is it so far, but there's more of you watching. Let's get into LP. How are you?
Yeah, doing great. Great to be here. Third show of the day for us. Let's get it.
It's been a full day. Yay. This is K-Rino, Grand Deception from 4 Porter. Woo. Big shout out to 4 Porter.
All right.
Getting
versus
in our battle cuts. It's going to be hard to beat K-Rino, let's do it.
Versus J. Cole, I don't know. We'll see.
Versus J. Cole by Kyle.
As we move forward, anytime you come closer to something, your vision should get clearer. Am I right? You are a tool in the hidden hand that's using you. Please don't be delusional. The rulers of this world practice confusing you. The people and the priests and the imams have been jammed by government scams, minds systematically programmed. Blatant black hatred and racism. The way they lace the whole world and nation with traces of Satanism. This place is a pagan prison. The founding fathers' enslaving intentions were no different than Bush's and Reagan's visions. 1776 it took action. This Illuminati took form and was spawned from a Colombian faction. Just flip your $1 bill over, and if you want me to expose the true code of deception, I will show you. We live in a designed wicked system. The number 13 is consistent in Masonic symbolism. It represents transformation. 12 completes a cycle, so 13 is rebirth and regeneration. The meanings of the symbol are strategically hid. On the left side, you see a 13-layered pyramid. Over that sits the all-seeing eye where the light shines, a sign of the devil watching over you at all times. With the words Anna with Coeptus, 13 letters meaning he has favored our undertakings. Will you accept this? Or will you learn the science and ignore them? Under the pyramid you see Novus Ordo Seclorum. Translated, New Order of the World, or the New World Order. Authors and satanic fathers of mass slaughter. The eagle that you see on the right sits below 13 stars with a shield that has 13 stripes and an olive branch in its claws with 13 leaves, which is supposed to be in its talent to represent peace. But peace was always on a decrease. His other claw holds 13 arrows of war set to be released, and the letters at the bottom of the pyramid are fixed with the Roman numerals that equal 1776. The United States of America.
Okay.
Well,
it is that deep, folks. It is that deep of a song.
It really was.
Hold on. Sorry, guys.
No, you're good. It was getting good too.
For the Egypt below 13 letters meaning he has favored our undertakings. Will you accept this? Or will you learn the science and ignore them? Under the pyramid you see Novus Ordo Seclorum. Translated, New Order of the World, or the New World Order. Authors and satanic fathers of mass slaughter. The eagle that you see on the right sits below 13 stars with a shield that has 13 stripes and an olive branch in its claws with 13 leaves, which is supposed to be in its talent to represent peace. But peace was always on a decrease. His other claw holds 13 arrows of war set to be released, and the letters at the bottom of the pyramid are fixed with the Roman numerals that equal 1776. The United States of America exists in a deep devilish abyss with truth and paganism mixed. Every president that ever lived was foul. They gather at Bohemian Grove where they bow down before the owl. See, the owl is wise and sees through the darkness of night, and there's a small one on the dollar near the one on the top right. It ain't hard to understand this government was never for us. The eagle was based off of the Egyptian hawk Horus. The 13 colonies grew into wicked sovereignty and made no apology for the obvious idolatry. Subconsciously, we follow the ways of the beast and pay homage to pagan gods when we say days of the week. Like Sunday, they worship the sun. Monday is moon day. Tyr, the god of war, was worshipped on Tuesday. Odin, the chief god, is who Wednesday is named for. Thursday is Thor's day, god of thunder, the mighty Thor. Friday was named after Frigga, notice the pattern. Saturday is the Roman god of agriculture, Saturn. Frigga was the goddess of love, the wife of Odin. The polytheistic theologies needed decoding. The rituals, like trips across the sand as man takes. The skull and bones fraternity, the secret handshakes. But understand, he receives only 33 degrees. He secretly believes in Lucifer and other deities. Many powerful and rich people are controlled by these. They even hold the soul of several of your favorite MCs. Politicians telling lies, tongues riddled with thorns, and use hand gestures shaped in the form of devil horns. You don't feel it's any harm cause you don't know what it entails. Satan tampers with stem cells and sprays chemtrails. The so-called holidays are hypocrisy, established to use religious doctrines to commit annual robbery. Christmas split in half is Christ's Mass, the so-called birth of Jesus, where every home has glowing lights cast. Christ the anointed one masked the birth celebration, but Jesus' birth was kept secret due to the situation. The king initiated a death plot cause a Messiah was prophesied to rule, so Jesus' murder was authorized. No one knows the actual date, that's why sometimes you see Xmas. X means unknown, but ignorance affects us. A fraud that was purposely flawed. December 25th, the birthday of the wicked ruler Nimrod. This whole disguise was part of Satan's universal rise. A holy prophet's life being pimped and commercialized. Traditions like lights on trees, rooted in the Nicene Council in 325 AD. By Constantine, these matters were decreed. The concept of a virgin birth was actually conceived and then agreed. With graven images in the temple, the fish on your cards called Onus, a Babylonian symbol, is visibly contradictory. Telling your children lies, you need to make them study Santa Claus's sick history. But yet we go wherever Satan leads us. The falsehoods we practice in his name ain't got nothing to do with Jesus.
I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, he's so good, right? Like, he's so good. And he really wanted to say something here, like the grand deception of all the powers that be. Let's say as much factual stuff as I can in a short amount of time as possible. And that's what he did. And it was boring. You know, it wasn't flex. It wasn't insane K-Rino metaphorical flex blowing your mind with what he just said, the metaphor he just made. It was a storytelling factual track.
Okay.
It wasn't even really a story. It was just like a factual track. You know, Immortal Technique does this a lot, where he just drops a bunch of knowledge. Fucking, who's another guy that I don't like? What's the guy? What's a fucking guy that I don't like?
Locksmith, is it?
Yeah, Locksmith. How'd you fucking guess what I meant by saying that?
No, man.
I don't like Locksmith. He talks about shit that sucks. And K-Rino doesn't always. I love K-Rino. He's my second favorite MC of all time. So I'm not knocking him. Beat was an 8. Lyrics were a 9. Flow was an 8. Kind of kept the same flow because he was just trying to drop so much knowledge and he wasn't really even flow focused. Energy was a 7. That sounded like he was bored doing this. Like maybe he put in too much research into this song to the point where it became not enjoyable for him to record anymore. He didn't have that snap, that energy that I liked. It's a 7 on energy. Replay value, it's a 9. I'll listen to a K-Rino track any day of the week, even if I don't particularly think that it's one of his best. This is a 41 out of a 50. Does not quite make the playlist, but still saying J. Cole has a tough battle ahead of him to get me on that side. What are you saying, Nasir?
So I actually like this track. So I understand what you mean when you're talking about it got a little boring. And for a quick second, it did feel like he needed to take a breath and kind of let some of it soak in. But what I transitioned over to was looking at it from the technical aspect and looking at what he did. So The beat, I actually think this is one of the better beats that he's chosen to rap over. I'm going to give it an 8 because I thought it was pretty good.
On the beat.
Correct.
Okay.
His flow, I think he had his classic K-Rino pocket that he stays in, kind of same 3-note pocket that he stays in. So I'm going to give the flow an 8. Lyrics, I'm going to give the lyrics a 9 because I still think the man the man did his thing. He still ate, you know what I mean? Absolutely. His pen game. Yeah, his pen game is still top notch, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to give that a 9. I actually think the energy for what he was bringing to the table, because he felt pretty passionate about it, I could actually hear that in his rap. And I'm going to give the energy a 9. Replay value is an 8. Altogether, it's a 42.5.
42.5, not quite getting there. What say you, LP?
All right. So the beat for me was a 7. I mean, it wasn't unenjoyable. It wasn't wow. It was, pretty average. It wasn't bad in a grand scheme of things. It was a fine canvas. The lyrics were a 10. There's very few people, of all time that can really do with lyrics what K-Rino does. And, when you zone in and you really pay attention to what he does, boy, it's really something. I agree. He ate that track. To use a minute and 20 some seconds to describe the figures on the back of a dollar bill and their meaning, man, as eloquently and easy to follow as he did, man, it's genius. It's absolutely fucking genius.
You're right.
So the flow was an 8 for me. I mean, it's classic K-Rino flow.
Yeah.
He hit his pocket. Energy was an 8. I think he was definitely passionate about what he's doing. And replay for me, I've heard it. I digested it. It's a 6. I could listen to it again, but it's not like high up on my replay list now because there's so much more K-Rino to digest. So it's a 39.
Does not quite get
not
there.
Quite.
Well, the crowd gave it a 40.
Crowd gave it a 45.
40.
40.
A 40.
40. So
And
what was the grand total?
Breakdown.
Okay, so we're talking about. I gave it a 41 plus 42.5 plus 39
Plus 40
equals 162.5 out of 200. Still a fantastic hip hop track, but this show, we wanted to make the best of playlist for this show like something fucking special.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's just like, this playlist is going to grow over the next few years that we're starting to do the show. Because we're always playing the long game. We're not playing this fucking short game shit.
That's right.
I'm talking about battle cuts in 6 years where we're going to be.
I'd like to see battle cuts grow to the level of MC Olympics with the caliber of underground MC that we have.
Yeah, I think that's a good kind of like template for growth.
The creme de la creme.
The best MCs, but this guy's is
Battle Cards! Hold on.
we have the battler for you. This is Jake. This is Kyle. Kyle called Reaction Radio from work this morning, and we got some J. Cole. I've always liked him, but never really got down with him.
I mean, have
J.
you?
Cole, I like him a little bit.
Okay. All right.
I like a little bit of J. Cole.
J. Cole's cool, man.
All right. Applying pressure. Mission with Dipstick. Let's do it.
Yeah, nigga. The off season. The off season, nigga. We off for niggas. Fuck this fuck. Off for niggas. applying pressure. Started my grind with crime festers. And 9 showing like they in they second trimesters. That's why when niggas throw a shot or two online, I pay no mind to they benign gestures. Nigga, please, I got my mind on much bigger things to say the least. My latest speeches sound like they was released by David East. Verses hit hard, never pitched hard or played the streets. These niggas whips hard, behind closed doors, can't pay the lease. Ain't nothing wrong with living check to check, cause most have to. Instead of capping, why don't you talk about being a broke rapper? That's a perspective I respect because it's real. What it's like to be nice as fuck, but gotta stress to pay the bills. That was me in 08, seeing no cake. Not even on dates, I celebrated my birth. Just did the mental math and calculated my worth. Shit crazy, didn't know I got more M's than a real Slim Shady video. Big boss, let's Rick Ross, smell like a wavy hitty-yo. Kojima, they tote steamers round the way we tippy-toe. Round crack vibes and cold-blooded killers, no reptiles, just projectiles. For niggas salty, you rockin' the fresher textiles. I seen best pals grow up and switch. Sometimes over a couple dollars, more often over a bitch. I could cap and say that I never scratched my jealousy's itch, but thank God I conquered that, cause if not, I'd never be rich. Envy keep your pockets empty, so just focus on you. If you broke and clowning a millionaire, the joke is on you. Money ain't everything, I never say that, but niggas throw stones knowing they sell their soul to get wherever they at. Just know these verses is some shit they gon' forever play back, nigga. Yeah.
That's good, man.
Really good.
That's really
You
good.
know what it is, nigga. Don't even, man. Niggas try to act like they don't bitch. That's why I gotta flex sometimes.
hard.
Niggas just try to act like you just not that
It's really
motherfucking
good.
nigga. Like,
I got rocking out. I
like
was
you just
side to
really
side.
don't do it how you do it. Like niggas really try to act like you don't do what you do. Nigga look you dead in your face and really act like you don't do it to the level that you do it. That's why sometimes you gotta come through and just do it at the level that you do it in front of every nigga face, so they know the difference between you, the real niggas, and the motherfucking fraudulent niggas, man. Don't never get it fucked up. If a nigga can't do it like you do it, sometimes you gotta do it in front of his fucking face, so he'll know forever. Damn, that nigga did it how I always wanted to do it, and I'll never be able to do it like that. Bitch, it's a difference.
Full format.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
Everybody, I just want to talk serious for a second. I have just totally become a J. fan!
That is fucking dope, dude. I love the whole thing. I loved everything about it. The beat was great. The lyrics were great. How he went solid verse, soliloquy, like that combination. I've never thought about doing a free verse section where you just emphasize do it or fuck 'em or whatever. You can emphasize one little small sentence. The way he did it, the verse was fantastic. What he said was fantastic. His cadence was great. The soliloquy was smooth. I like what that was. It was artistic. I've never really considered J. Cole someone worth listening to, but this song made me, wow, that's good. I'm giving the beat a 9, lyrics a 9, flow a 9, energy a 9, and replay value a 10. I thought it was
Wow.
I want to listen to it again instantly. I thought it was perfect. Ignacio, what are you saying?
First off, the crowd gave it a 45.
The
Hey.
crowd agrees with me. That's fucking fantastic.
So I found I'm a casual fan of J. Cole. I don't know enough. I can't say I know enough of his discography to say that I'm a fan of J. Cole, but I've liked what I've heard. I've heard probably a little bit of something from each project he's done, and I liked what I've heard. He's pretty consistent as an artist as far as what he does and how he brings his music. And I actually kind of found that in the scoring here as well, like just a lot of consistency. So for the beat, I'm going to give the beat an 8. I thought the beat was cool. It wasn't like anything crazy. I think would have put it over to the top for me if somebody would have threw some cuts in there.
Yeah,
There's some cuts. Yeah, that would have been dope. The flow. Dope J. Cole pocket that he normally is in. 8.5. his lyrics, a lot of flex. And I mean, a lot of flex, but he also dropped some, some gems and things in there too. But 8.5. Energy 8.5 for sure. I think he, especially in the second verse, he turned it up a little bit more. I feel like in especially in vocal inflection. All in all, for the replay value, I'm going to give it an 8 for a total of 41.5.
41.5 LP. What say you?
All right. So, J. Cole was a fairly active member of Cannabis Central back in the early days, like the 06, 07 timeframe, and then kind of branched off and started doing his thing. And, so it was kind of cool to see the moves that he made. And it seems like he's doing it right. He seems like he's making some pretty smart choices with his career and staying humble and like staying consistent and true to his craft, So I just wanted to like preface it by saying that.
There you go.
The beat for me was about a 7.5. It was nice. The lyrics were a 9. He really ate that up, especially that first section, when he really got into it. Flow was an 8.5. Energy was 8.5. You could tell he was passionate. He was feeling it. And the replay value is a 7. I'd listen to it again. I wouldn't turn it off. So that's a 40.5 on this one.
40.
Nice pick.
40.5 plus 40.5 plus 45 equals 173. We are getting closer to the playlist. I don't know, guys. I got to give it to J. Cole.
I think
he's going to take it between this matchup.
He won?
Yeah, he won.
He won.
Kyle,
he won.
Congratulations.
All right.
You have won your first submission to Battle Cuts. You have won 4 Porter. Keep the K-Rino going. It's crazy that J. Cole beat K-Rino. I just can't really believe that, or even really like
break down the elements. It's wild.
In my whole existence, I never would have imagined that I'd like a J. Cole song better than a K-Rino song. That is fucking phenomenal.
Woo!
The wonders of the internet, my people. It's unbelievable. Next one we got, guys, is Xzibit from Clarissa.
Hey.
Versus Eligh. LP, do you have a poem handy? I just got to go to the bathroom.
Yes, I believe I can.
I'll be back in a second.
All right. Okay, let's see what we got here too. All right. How about a little bit of Dead Woman bars since I got that handy. All right. Let's go with volume 7. I'm from the temple. This is heavy mental. Heaven sent, but as above, so below. This is HBO at the gallows. The atmosphere is hallowed, like your temperament, it's shallow. Mud-plastered gears get stuck in limbo and below, above the mantle. Fanatical, obsessive, but the lyrics get impressive. Take a sabbatical in discretion, then bring back the selection. Out of habit, you'll be stressing when the premise gets interesting. Ooh. Missing the last page of the chapter's climactic ending. My gravestone is dusty and the epitaph's pretending. Say it ain't so, the cinematic script is testing. Blame it on the cold or the amusement just for jesting. Let's go through the music. Bring me back to life. This is it. Save my soul when it's intrusive. Point out my deficits. Give me grace, patience. Hit the criticism when it fits. Tiptoe through the tulips when I'm pushing daisies into print.
There we go. There it is.
Did you hear it?
There it is.
It was amazing.
It was
Volume
bars.
7.
It was bars.
Thanks, buddy.
Which one was it?
Dead Woman Bars, Volume 7.
Ooh, Volume 7. We have so much
times.
cool shit going on, LP. Devil Woman Bars, Project 16, Temple Heads, Temple of Bars.
That's right.
It is fucking awesome. Clarissa, is she still here or what? Is Clarissa here? This is Xzibit at the speed of life going against Dom.
All right.
The man of many aliases versus Eligh. Moving 99. This is Xzibit. Let's do it.
Thank you, Pick and Choose, for recognizing that reference.
Fuckers, you screwheads. Here's a man who would not take it anymore. A man who stood up against the scum, the cunts, the dogs, the filth, the shit. Here is someone
Classic
who stood
Xzibit.
up. Here is...
It took a long time coming, but we waited. Xzibit went from underrated to now most anticipated. Never would have thought that I would rock your set and get love and respect without no special effects. Only the rugged buck shit that the hard rock need. Lyrics must contain more than just clothes, bitches, and weed. Thinking how you like to see the next man bleed. Trying to glorify greed. Living life at ridiculous speed. Indeed, the main goal to achieve is to succeed. Have it laid out for your seed, but the world gets colder every day by day. Physically, mentally, getting gray by LA. Trying to find peace of mind is like trying to find a gold mine. It just won't happen. No time for relaxing. Real soldiers are forging the front line of the action. So never show a nigga what you packing. You know what I'm saying? It's just too much weight to be juggling. Who do you picture when you think about struggling? Kids in the bed, no food, stomach bubbling. Or niggas in the E-class, heavy drug smuggling. Moving, yeah. Shit is moving at the speed of life. Break like this. And plus, I feel that no style is darker than mine. There was a time it was all about beats and rhymes, but nowadays the blind just follow the blind. And when I die, niggas still recite these lines to wipe their heads, water beds, cities and towns, bringing strip to the masses that be holding it down. The underground, the upper echelon and beyond. Exhibit rockin', rolling streets like a vagabond. Near one trip, getting dissed like a blonde bitch, macking a Farrakhan. One game like a marathon. It's here today, then tomorrow is gone. It's the law of the land, straight modern day Babylon. Moving, yeah, like this, at the speed of life.
My first album,
Exhibit looking at the earth in wide angles. I find a stairway to heaven in the city of Los Angeles. Small situations turn to heavy altercations with a heavy ass price, cause niggas don't fight no more. Before hip hop was all about drama, anything for $1. Before came fuck Madonna, Exhibit maintained and stayed bent like a comma. Just me and my bottle, we shall lead, not follow. MCs be full of shit, but they style be hollow. Seems you bitten up more than you can possibly swallow. Just a day in the life of a man named X. Only fronts and latex for the opposite sex. See, niggas come through to smoke out and pay respect. Ever since 15, I've been ready for anything, whatever they bring in any shape, form, or fashion. I live to the fullest and rock rhymes with a passion. But in the meanwhile, if worse come to worse, bust around the bust a verse, whatever come first. Yeah, we got it locked down tight. Exhibit bring truth to the light. Shit is moving at the speed of light.
well, dude, I mean, fuck. It was a little more bar heavy than I expected it to be.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I expected it to be more like, well, there was some shout outs and some name drops, which I kind of expected. But it was more bar heavy than I expected. So the beat's an 8. It was good. You know, nothing wrong with it. I like that kind of like vibe, I guess. It was a melancholy vibe, I guess. I guess I'm kind of getting tired of melancholy vibes. You know, I really have the melancholy vibes just aren't doing it for me anymore, dude. I think I've grown so far from personal melancholy that I don't relate to it anymore. You know?
Right.
Definitely didn't get melancholy. Wow. Interesting.
Yeah, that beat was seriously melancholy, like man, all minors, fucking.
I think it just had to do something with the mix because it was his first album. It wasn't necessarily mixed the best.
Is this the blue one that I was talking about, where it's all blue? Yeah, I had this album. I used to bang it in my fucking. What kind of card I have? I had a fucking Cavalier.
Nice.
With four 12s in the back of it.
There you go.
1001.
See, that may be why it doesn't hit for you either, because you know this album already inside and out.
Yeah, well,
you know
I don't remember this song, to be honest, but I've listened to it 100 times. We're talking 25 years ago, and like this is fucking a long time ago when I was listening to this album. But yeah, so I'm giving it an 8 on the beat, 8 on the lyrics, 8 on the flow, 9 on the energy. I thought the energy was great, and 9 on replay value. Happily listening to it again for a 42. Ignacio, what are you saying?
So there are many songs that are classic like this, and you guys have heard me many times have said like I just said to you, maybe because you have heard it so many times, it doesn't hit the way it used to hit for you, right?
Yeah.
Right. This song is one of those rare songs that does hit for me every time
Nice.
I listen to it. I'm gonna give the beat an 8.5. The beat still makes me nod and it just hits where it's supposed to each time. The flow, I think Xzibit's flow on this album is one of the best flows that he has, that he showcases in other albums when he works with different producers. His flows change.
Why do you think that is his best flow? Because it's young, youthful energy, or what do you think?
I think many MCs with their first album, they have many different things to prove.
Talking 20 years old, maybe?
Possibly, but you know,
our age? Like he's probably around our age?
Probably no, he's probably 50.
50, okay.
If yeah, it's probably 50, maybe.
So he probably had some mixtapes before this and shit like that.
Well, he's got definitely has some other albums and things too. But he worked with King T and worked with the Alcoholics, and you know what I mean. He's done some things.
Oh yeah, Clarissa, of course.
So, but okay. So on this flow, I'm gonna give it a 9. His lyrics, I'm gonna give a 9. The energy is an 8.5, and replay is a 9. Altogether, it's a 44.
44, almost there. LP, a perfect 50. We got that in the playlist. What do you say?
Oh, not quite a perfect 50, but yeah, dope pick nonetheless. The beat for me was a 7. You know, I didn't mind it, but it was a bit of a loop, and I noticed it. The lyrics for me were an 8. Flow was also an 8. And energy, you know, it was dope. It was high energy, and it was very Xzibit. You know, he really ate this up. And replay is going to be a 7 for me, so that'll be a 38.
What is the energy again?
Energy was an 8.
And replay is a 7 for
replay's a 7.
38.
For, 38.
Yeah, the crowd gave it a 45.
Right on.
4 plus 30.
That's close, man.
Plus 45. 169.
That's a high score.
That is a really high score.
Second place right now. Second place.
We got K-Rino with a 162.5, J. Cole with a 173, Xzibit with a 169, and now we have the competitor, and we're talking, guys, because this is Battle Cards! And we're going to get into Eligh right now. This is Eligh from Dom Moving 99. Let's do it right now.
Do it. Yeah, right now J. Cole is in the lead.
If patience is the virtue, then time is not meant to hurt you, but to get one to excel, propel to the next level. Don't mean to bust your bubble, but trouble is on the horizon like bison. The generals of the heavens are due for a visit. Is it the strong who will be protected, or chosen for rejection? An imperfection in the system, NASA sending signals to the outer limits to signify life. When the knife is to the wrist of the earth, witness the birth and death of a planet as it plummets off its axis. While the blue-collar taxes are used to fund the building of escape hatches to pilot through the ozone to save the VIPs. I see the future because I'm a gypsy. Melancholy runs through my veins, and my aim is to self-educate, to vacate this plane and arrive on a new frontier, like renovate my fate from incineration in Babylon to emancipation and travel on to the top. My medium of speech is hip-hop, not having to deal with the breaches of contract because my contact is on the under to the ground. Celebrity status getting squashed when I'm on this apparatus. It's your loss at the same time gain when you feel the pain of reality's name.
Say what's gonna happen. You can only guess. Some people say it's written already, and I'm like, okay. All I know is some shit's going down in a couple years. That's why, I mean, it's not motivation to keep.
Is it a breakdown in judgment or a clown on the under with punch and thunder as my bass line and a lightning snare? It's no wonder where the beat is found under a town of 1,000 residents with residue in my pipe. Right, little white lies told in confidence. Falling from the trees like fruit. Don't expose my ears to your looted gossip. A polluted version of telephone. I want a teleclone to tell the rest to leave me alone. Involvement in your maze or fusion of confusion and truth is a combination turned popular like Lazy Susan. Ocular illusions, I'm no philosopher, but I study my outlook and my outtake like school. Playing the card that's Queen of Hearts like someone played the fool. A sample of stool with a barcode and a brain tap. I'll continue to reign with a rap even in the year of new fears and tears appearing on the cheeks of the weak. Mere mortals, portals of light, sport holes in the Garden of Eden for the growth of new thought patterns. even battered and beaten, I'm still feeding children of the stars when my address is changed to 1326 Hill Drive on Mars.
And the lyrics are fucking perfect. Damn near 10. Love the story, love the line, love the vibe. Fuck.
Sit down.
You know, it kind of slows you down a little bit.
It's not melancholy.
It's unique for
No,
sure.
not
It's interesting.
melancholy. No, just chill. It's reflective. It makes you sit back and think, "Wow, what did I do today?" You know, when there's something in life that makes you sit back and think, "What did I do today?" It's worth listening to. Like this song made me sit back and think, like, I woke up, went golfing with my friend Evan. We both played like shit, but it was best ball and it was tons of fun. You know, I came home. I cooked some food. I smoked a joint. I relaxed. Like, it's been a really good day. And this Eligh tune made me really reiterate why my day was so good. Because it was filled with music, golf, food, and love. And that's fantastic.
Right on.
Like, I love songs that make you reflect like that. Beat was an 8. You know, nothing spectacular. Lyrics, I thought lyrically it was a 9.5. I thought it was. I loved the rhymes that he wove, the way he wove them together, and sounded like it was almost like a speech more so than a verse. Like he sounded like he was talking. It was just kind of like sitting beside him, telling you a story like us three are doing right here on screen right now, just chilling, vibing. He just told me a story. Flow was an 8.5. Thought it was really smooth. Energy was an 8, kind of low energy, but he was into it at the same time. So you got to kind of counteract your vote with that. But replay value 9. Can't wait to listen to it again. I thought it was great. I think it'd be really good for golfing. Like if I had my speaker and my phone playing while I was golfing, this would be. I could shoot some birdies at this, bro.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it a 43 to 50. Almost there, not quite. Iggy, what are you saying?
First thing I'm saying is the crowd gave it a 45.
45.
Okay.
So the beat was okay. It wasn't. I mean, I don't know. It wasn't anything that I thought was like, oh wow, listen to that, you know. So I'm gonna give it a 7.5. His flow. Hold on a second.
What's going on?
He said, hold on a second.
His flow. His daughter probably came in the room as younger. What do you go ahead, LP?
All right, I'm back.
Okay, Iggy's back. Flow.
All right, I'm gonna give the flow an 8.
Mm-hmm.
It felt the first thing I got when it started, it just felt like and it's not bad. It just felt like a backpack rap. That way back in the day, that just specific style of rap that a lot of folks were coming with. Lyrics were dope. I'm gonna give it 8.5. Energy, I think he really did bring some, you know, some grit to this. 8.5. And replay though, I'm gonna give it a 7.
For total love.
Hold on. So let me run my scores down really quick because 7.5, 8, 8.5, 8.5, 7. 39.5.
39.5. LP, what are you saying?
All right. So my score is also a 39.5, but distributed just a slight bit differently. So the beat for me, I wasn't blown away, but I did, I think, appreciate this beat more than any other beat tonight. So basing that, like, and comparing my other scores, it's going to get an 8. Lyrics on this one were an 8.5. I thought it was very unique the way he structured the rhyme schemes with this, and then did one chunk which blended into the next, which blended into the next. It was unique, it was something different. So that's a 8.5. The flow was an 8. It was nicely done, hit a certain pocket with this beat. And I agree, the energy, it was a certain vibe that he poured into it. So that was also an 8 for me, with the replay of 7. So nice pick, folks.
39.5. Eligh and Dom. Xzibit is a 169 out of 200, and Eligh is a 167 out of 200.
Wow.
Tough match.
Xzibit barely got it.
I gave a 42 to Xzibit, and I gave a 43 to Eligh, so I'm going to go with Eligh with Dom. What are you saying, Ignacio?
Well, the scores speak for themselves, right? So Xzibit got a 169 and Eligh got a 167. So Xzibit wins the battle.
You had a 44 on Xzibit and a 39.5 on Eligh. So Iggy is Xzibit. I am Eligh. LP, I don't have your scores for Xzibit added up, but I think you're choosing Eligh.
Yeah, my overall score between the two put Eligh over Xzibit, but it sounds like the cumulative scores with the crowd puts Xzibit as the winner for this matchup.
Right.
But
that's how we do that.
Oh, that's how we do that. That's how we do that now. Right.
Clarissa.
So
hey.
Xzibit and Clarissa. Clarissa has won Battle Cuts.
I just got to tell you, Clarissa, we really appreciate you, hanging out and fucking, trolling.
Anyway, guys, let's get on to the next song of the night. We have another battle lit up for you. This is Zion I from Chuck. A Chuck track. Versus Diabolic, I Don't Want to Rhyme from Forces Unknown. Ooh. So much to tell about Forces Unknown. Coming up, watch us next Monday, you'll find out. This is Zion I Antenna from Chuck.
Sometimes I feel down and lonely. And I
Chuck is doing his thing.
When I call one and only, makes me want to carry on. It makes me feel brand new. Make me feel brand new. Make me feel brand new.
What's the intro?
Every breath is a prayer, we still living. World still spinning, I'm still Thanksgiving. Trying to get it right, but I'm left here tripping.
Make me feel brand
Used to feel a little better about the garden I'm tending. Weeds in my life, enemies I befriended. Feels hella heavy, please don't get offended.
Make me feel brand
Got jealousy and envy around every corner. Suckers pop joke, but I know they don't want it. Smile in my face, but I know it ain't cool.
Make me feel brand
I ask you to forgive him in this world of sin. We all need a little love, where to begin. Was a child, now a man, you're my bestest friend. Unseen, but you feel like my next of kin. What should I do? When can I talk to you through my antenna? What should I do? When can I talk to you through my antenna? What should I do? When can I talk to you through my antenna? What should I do? When can I talk to you through my antenna? Wish I could come home, talk face to face. Third rock from the sun, drift through space. Feeling like an angel with a dirty face.
Make me feel brand
Like the world turned quicker with every drag quicker. Hand on the pulse, one eye on the ticker. When the last trumpet sound, what the hell we supposed to do?
Make me feel brand
Greenhouse in effect so the globe get hotter. Third world villages can't find water. Sons get the sins passed down from the father.
Make me feel brand
I wouldn't ask you the question to save us all, but I bask in your blessing and pain is wrong. We were cut from your cord when we took the fall. So when I'm lost in the sauce, help me find the shore. What should I do? When can I talk to you through my antenna? What should I do? When can I
Surprise.
Yeah, boy, that's a vibe right there.
You know, it has some real like 1995 jungle elements to it with that synth. I liked a lot about it, but I didn't like the beat, dude. I didn't like the synth. I thought it was tastefully done. I'll give it that. I just don't like that sound. I don't like that sound. Lyrics 8.5, great. Flow 8, energy 8, replay value 8. Sure, I'll listen to the shit again, dude. It was fucking weird. It was fucking weird. And weird is good. In my books, weird gets you points. So the points that I give this song are a 39.5. Ignacio, what are you saying?
I fucking like this. I like this. This was a vibe all the way through. This was music. This was not a hip hop track. It had elements of hip hop, obviously. This was fucking dope, dude. This was dope. This is solid 9s all the way down.
9.
All the way down. 45.
Could we get one on the playlist? We need a nope, not possible. LP, what are you saying?
Yeah, till the meter says 99999. It was absolutely fantastic, man. I loved it. I love the beat, best beat of the night. It's a 9. The lyrics were a 9, man. I mean, it was just I really needed to hear this song. You know, it reminds me how much we need to have like grace with each other when we're trying to like, you know, balance our busy lives and see the best way to communicate with people. And that garden line was dope, man, because that's what part of it is, the balance too. It's like making sure you're not overwatering certain relationships in your garden, but also not neglecting and letting things like get crinkly. You know what I mean? So just like taking a step back sometimes to make sure you're tending to your garden appropriately. There's just so many layers to the song. It was a lot to think about and to appreciate. The flow was a 9 all day. It had a whole vibe and energy about it. And yeah, I'll definitely listen to this again. I want to hear this more than any other song.
50, unfortunately.
You gotta wait. We gotta give 10 more seconds for a vote because right now we're at 50-50.
My low vote, because that's not gonna play.
You gotta be honest though.
Well, 42.5. 42.5 is we still need a grand total.
174.5.
174.
You got a 45 with the crowd, right?
42.5.
Oh, it's tied?
Yeah.
It was tied.
So it's only 172. 172 out of 200. That is our highest score of the evening.
No, it's not.
Not even
J.
close.
Cole beats it by J. Cole beats it by 1 point.
Interesting how that happens.
J. Cole is my song of the night so far.
I think Zion I is mine.
Yeah.
The
competitor guys, because let's face it, this is
Battle Cards!
and that's what we're doing here. So the competitor against Chuck is Forces.
Forces.
Diabolic. This song is called I Don't Want to Rhyme. Let's do it.
You don't want to? Well, then go home.
Yo, engineer, I think I lost my motherfucking mind, man. Diabolic, foul play. We taking over the motherfucking game. I remember being on my mama's porch, a kid with rotten thoughts, tossing tossing tomahawks at kids to knock them off they rocking horse. Now I'm at war, connecting cops to electric shock treatment, and I'm not leaving till they eyes pop bleeding and hearts stop beating. The whole precinct thinks I should be in a padded room when they the bastards who fuck Louima in the ass with brooms. I travel through and kill the mothers of these savage goons. Fill the house with gas and fumes, lighting up a match like boom. On the crime scene, they'll have the camera zoomed at every massive wound I left when I stabbed the womb with plastic spoons. And now the planet's doomed, cause this afternoon I was pissing out the sun's flames with guns aimed at the moon. Cats assume I'm cracking jokes, but I ain't laughing, folks. I'd slash your throat for a pack of smokes if my ass is broke. Stashing coke, staying cool, I ain't no nervous wreck. I earn respect, burning purple cess during urine tests. I flirt with certain death, attacking for some fame and fortune. With some raging swordsmen, torching who's on stage performing. Take this chloroform and pour it on some fresh linen. Gag you, have your head spinning, tied up like the 10th inning. Breadwinning, I sex women, slap the chaperone, take her in the back to bone, and tape it on my camera phone. I have the throne, hard as granite stone, the illest rapper known inside New York's catacombs. Underground, cause that's my home. I think I lost my mind, I'm about to cross the line. Start a riot, kill a cop, and just toss the 9. I'm hungry all the time, pain is all I find. Fuck my music, I'ma lose it, I don't wanna rhyme. I think I lost my mind, I'm about to cross the line. Start a riot, kill a cop, and just toss the 9. I'm hungry all the time, pain is all I find. Fuck my music, I'ma lose it, I don't wanna rhyme. Mom's colon possessed by the ghost of Lamont Coleman. Now Sean's flowing like hemoglobin through a hole in Ron Goldman. I be slapping jaws, bitches I be stabbing raw. Tapping more than a Jehovah's Witness knocking at your door. Smashing whores, banging in the car like 808s. More semen than a naval base, skeeting on their facial traits. Me and my label mates don't need a watch from Jacob's Place to make a take a taste and add devil's horns to an angel face. Ain't have to be amazed, I be up in CMJ with bitches on their knees to pray. Swallowing my DNA, drunk chugging E&J, dodging pigs, driving Fords. I see more holding cells than salesmen at Verizon stores. Iron core, hard as nails, raised inside a garbage pail. Could've went to Harvard, Yale, or Princeton, but chose to market sales. The end is near, I sense your fear, cause me an engineer guzzled Everclear and sabotaged the Western Hemisphere. They sent us here when I stepped in hell with Jezebels. Pressed at 12 and heaven fell every time my record sells. I'll be dead or left in jail before I be the next to fail. Other cats don't measure well like ounces on a metric scale. My train of thoughts pay the cost and never take a loss. Make you a decaying corpse and laugh through my day in court. Don't play it off like I won't run a razor straight across your throat till there's tomato sauce spraying towards your neighbor's porch. I think I lost my mind, I'm about to cross the line. Start a riot, kill a cop, and just toss the 9. I'm hungry all the time, pain is all I find. Fuck my music, I'ma lose it, I don't wanna rhyme. I think I lost my mind, I'm about to cross the line. Start a riot, kill a cop, and just toss the 9. I'm hungry all the time, pain is all I find. Fuck my music, I'ma lose it, I don't wanna rhyme.
You know, when you get to this point in 2025 and you hear a song like that, this is 15 years old, but it's just like, really? Shoot a cop and toss a 9? Really? Like, come on, man. Let's be serious here. You're not shooting cops. You don't even have a 9. I don't know, just that kind of whole thing. I'm just kind of like, not believable. It was a good track. I could rock with it. Beat, love the beat. 9 on the beat. Lyrics 8, flow 8, energy 8, replay 7 for a 40. I thought it was a good track. I'm actually going to change my Zion I score to lyrics 9 to make it a 40 because I thought the Zion I was a better track than Diabolic. Iggy, what do you say?
Okay, I think I'm kind of was with you on that one too. Like, and I think the general consensus is kind of like, okay, kind of did that. All right, all right,
Tough guys.
Yeah.
Stuff.
The beat actually was a 7.5 for me. It wasn't. It's like a 4-bar loop maybe on a piece of that. It wasn't that great for me. The flow, I will say though that he had a good pocket. He did deliver the rhyme with a great flow, a good syllabic pattern. So I'll give him an 8. Lyrics though, lyrics are a 7 because it's just All right, cool. Energy is an 8, and all that said, I'd still listen to it again. I give it an 8. 38.5 total.
38.5 LP. What are you saying?
Okay, so the beat for me was a generous 7. I can't even really remember it at this point, but I didn't mind. It wasn't too bad. The lyrics were an 8.5. You know, I mean, yes, they were gruesome and twisted and try to go for a lot of shock value. You know, and like back late teens, early 20s, I would be like, oh yeah, that's dope, man. Let's play that again.
I would have loved it when I was 20.
Yeah, absolutely. But at this day and age, but I mean, they were crafted and done very well. So I am going to give them an 8.5. Flow was a 7.5. He hit that pocket. It was above average. Energy, yeah, definitely came with some very high energy. So that's an 8.5. Replay is going to be a 6 for a total of 37.5 on that one.
37.5.
I'd probably give it a 40.
That's
There you go.
116.5 plus 40. 156.5. I gotta give that the fucking horn. That's our lowest score of the night, I believe.
Okay.
Is it our lowest?
Yeah, I think it is actually.
Yeah, lowest score of the evening. 156.5.
That's good picking.
If we're talking this battle, I'm giving it to Zion I. What are you saying, Iggy?
Yeah, Zion I for sure.
Zion I.
And Zion I is my song of the night.
Yeah,
Zion
for sure.
I is your song of the night. My song of the night is fucking J. Cole.
J. Cole. Hey.
I thought it was fantastic. LP, what do you say?
Zion I got the highest mark for me tonight. That's going to be my song of the night. Yeah.
Okay, you guys take it with Zion I. Zion I is going. Listen to this. Ignacio, why don't you take a second and explain the playlists? What's going on?
All right. So each individual battle tonight, the battle winners are on a playlist for the Battle Cuts winners. Tonight, the Battle Cut Song of the Night songs will have their own separate list. So each of the fire songs that win are going to be on one playlist.
Yep.
And go over to my channel to find all those playlists.
Get those playlists, download them, guys. This has been
Battle Cuts!
So glad you could join us, guys. Song of the night is Zion I. Last battle pairing of the evening. That's awesome. Join us next week, same time, same place. Peace out. Make the world a better place. We'll see you soon.
Peace.
Blessings.